Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Ram Plane Reviews. Yes, that's right, plane reviews. And I accidentally had copying files, so encoding got overloaded for a moment there, but shh, don't worry about it. And the first person, what? I installed this mod, but it's not here, so I guess we're not covering that today after all. So the actual first craft for today is by Matt, and it is Volta's F5, but like F,5 for some reason, and it is fighter with an exceptional speed and maneuverability, capable of speeds greater than Mach 2. Also, I'm recording with the HTC Vive as my microphone, so it's a little weird, sorry. It can also sustain supersonic flight without afterburner, apparently, and has two 30mm cannons and some IR missiles, which are, of course, the sidewinders you see on the sides there. And, oh, hey, look at that, it has the stuff right there. So this is kind of funny. Apparently the flaps are toggled with the gear. Oh wow, that actually works. So they must have fixed that bug. There used to be a bug with KSP with the flaps where if you had them deployed and then you use the action group that's supposed to deploy or undeploy them, it wouldn't work as expected. Also, my volume was too high there. But you can't hear the difference, or at least you shouldn't be able to hear the difference if I haven't fucked everything up. Oh god, what did my iPad want just now? My iPad wanted something. That is cool. The sound of them opening and closing. Alright, so Afterburner was on R. Very nice. Next weapon, fire select weapon. Well, let's go ahead and select these and fire them then. And, oh, he doesn't have the gun on the fire selected weapon. That's unfortunate. Of course, no, this isn't old. It's only 1.2.1, so it's not that old. Oh, yes. Nice. You know what it makes me think of? Oh god, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, those just blew up. I can't remember the name of the jet this makes me think of right now, but, oh, it does have a toggle action group for the autopilot on action group 5. I'm trying to remember what it is. It reminds me of something. It reminds me of, what's it called? Yes, I'm wearing a Vive on my head for the microphone, which is very strange, because it's not on my face, but it's just there. It's very strange. It's very, very strange. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. I love being able to see the ground while doing crazy maneuvers and nearly hitting the ground, but not quite. I'm trying to remember the name of the thing. It's like it's one of the Sentry series of fighters that this makes me think of that has a very distinctive wing shape, very similar to this. It also makes me think of the English Electric Lightning a little bit, especially with the double-stacked engines like this, because you don't see that very often. Looks very smooth, flies quite well. I like how it handles. Doesn't have the best roll performance, though. No, it's alright. It's not, like I said, it's not the best, but it's good enough. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and accidentally crash it. I mean, you could say that it's not an accidental crash if I intended it, but I didn't intend it, it just sort of happened. Next up, we have the K2 Dragon Lady by A Traveling Wolf. And it's like a U2. That's cool. It's in version 1.1.3, so this is a bit older. It's he's particularly happy with the landing gear. Oh yeah, that does look right. That is nice. The roll rate is abysmal, yaw rate negligible, but the pitch is insanely responsive. So much that you will tailspin if you hold down a pitch key. So yes, we'll have to watch out for that. Alright. There goes. Oh, it has an afterburner on by default. Oh my god, I do really love how the landing gear is, it's accurate to how U2 is. Oh my god, did he make, like, actual... I mean, they don't actually, quite function the way they should, but of course that's just a limitation of KSP parts, but he made, like, actual landing gear bay. That's pretty cool. I wonder if this was supposed to activate with that, because if it was, it would die. It would die very much. Do I have any action group info on here? No, I don't. He didn't provide any. He said to look at the KSpedia? No, not KSpedia. The what's it called? Oh wow, tailspin. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can regain control. Probably not, but we'll see. Come on. Just hold it together for a couple of seconds. Don't side spin anymore. Okay, there we go. Yes. Beautiful. Alright, I'm actually going to turn off the afterburner on this. Oh, there's two of these in here. Ah, that would explain it. 2 engines on afterburner. The cockpit is angled down. Oh, that's neat. Huh. Interesting. The clippiness... Oh, that's a strut. Yes, of course it... No, wait, that's not a strut. Oh, that's a piece of wing sticking out there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate how you have to clip things sometimes to get it to work, but it does look pretty nice despite that. I like it very much. So yeah, U2 spy plane. You can go spy on, you know, the no one else that exists on this planet. So alone. Next up, the Kurthel BBI-223. It was the first multi-purpose aircraft of Kurban Hawaii de War from 1899 to 1920. And ground support craft as well as a light bomber. Blah 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 stuff and companies and things. They made up their own alternate history with this. That's pretty cool. And I was warned that it was built using Kerbal joint reinforcement, but also told that it's probably not necessary. So we'll see how that goes. And I was about to point out that it's interesting how the engines are on thrust reverse mode, but then I realized that's intentional because we're actually using them backwards, and apparently these ones forward? Yeah, 4 engines on this. Wow. What are you doing? Thrust reverse. There's a thing somewhere in here that says, yeah, these are in reverse, even though they're showing some jet wash going out the front. This is a very fast little thing. Oh, I like the cockpit layout on it. Very cool. Let's see how well it maneuvers. Well, the roll performance is insane, but the pitch not so much. And it does have thrust reversers on it, which obviously some are in use, but it says there's an action group for thrust reversers. So yeah, it activates the thrust reverser on the back and sets the front ones to forward. So that's pretty funny. So yes, we're just gonna do something really stupid here. Oh, that actually killed some of the engines. Okay, let's put it back into normal operation. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull up. I'm gonna let it regain some speed. Obviously, I'm gonna pull up to a very high altitude, and then I'm going to again do the really stupid thing and turn on all the thrust reversers and see what kind of stupidity we can get into. And also, this just looks so nice. I just have to use this as the thumbnail. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So, what are we doing? Yes, going up. Let's go up faster. Oh, good. It didn't give me a warning about time warp. That's interesting. I'm honestly really surprised it didn't give me a warning about time warp. This is a new save that I started to do this episode today, so I'm surprised it didn't give me that warning. Usually, that warning shows up with a new save. Anyhow, let's go ahead and level it out if we can. Then go ahead and activate thrust reversers. Oops. And it's taking quite a while to lose all that thrust. Pretty crazy, actually, how long... Like, we have full thrust on, and it's just not slowing down. Okay, let's see how long we can keep the nose up. Oh, there's one of the engines dying a little bit. Causes us to tilt a little and fall. Oh, and we're just going to start falling down. And... let's see. Yeah, it's just going to start increasing speed as we fall down. This is a way to very slowly fall out of the sky. Alright, let's see if we can... Let's see how fast we can get it to go by just... Oh! Oh, some of our engines are actually still dead. Or were. It's definitely yawing on its own a little bit. No, not much. Huh. Interesting. It's too bad the aerodynamic forces overlaid just gives you aerodynamic forces and not, like, engine forces as well. It'd be useful. Alright, well, in any case, let's go ahead and pull up. And I also switched them back into normal operation. Yeah, the pitch is not well on this thing. But yeah, it is nice. A nice roll. I do like the look of it. I just wish the pitch worked a lot better. It's just authority limiter those all the way up. So that helps a little bit. Not much, but it helps a little. Yeah. And finally, for today, the Blue Jay Superfighter, developed during the Cuban Cold War. It was a catalyst of American, even though it's on Kerbin, symbolism and was feared amongst the Soviet's fighter squadrons. Super maneuverability, speed, and weaponry has made it classified as a super fighter. Yes. Let's see. Jammer, targeting pod. Got two, whatchamacallits? Hellfires, 3 sidewinders on each side, some AIM 120s on the wingtips. Very large vertical stabilizer. It's interesting. I do like the wing shape and the whole putting an intake and a radome inside each other at the front there. That does have a very nice look to it. 4 30mm cannons. These are 30mm, aren't they? No, they're 20mm Vulcans, aren't they? I forget. They are 20mm. Okay, yeah, that does make a bit more sense. It's like the Gao cannon that's like 30mm, isn't it? Ooh, I like how the nose tilts down slightly on the runway. I really like designs that do that. And let's go ahead and engage the afterburner. Oh, it has double engine in here. I'm guessing 2 Panthers. Oh no, it's a Panther and a Weasley. Oh, that's nice. I actually really like doing that because you get a little bit of performance boost without it feeling as cheaty as like just putting 2 Panthers in. Yeah, it does clip in there slightly. That's unfortunate. But in any case, afterburning engines. Let's go ahead and turn that off for a moment. And we do have flares and chaff. Ooh, an X pattern. I like that. Although it does seem to X marks the spot, right? And we don't have any action for the weaponry, so I'm just going to go ahead and... Bye-bye! Alright. Oh, this pitch is not good. Yeah, the pitch was not good on that. And I completely forgot to mention, this is by Killer D Gaming. Why is the pitch really not good? Oh, I see why. It's only got these tiny little control surfaces for pitch. Yeah, it's relying mostly on vectoring, which isn't as good when you don't have afterburning on. Yeah, that's the downside to this. Good roll performance, maybe slightly too good. Not so good with the pitch, like I said. Oh, I forgot to arm the trigger. That would probably help. Whoops. Oh, that's gonna kill us. No. Oh, Spazzy. Warning, Spaz. Oh god, that's not gonna stop. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Well, that's all for this time. Sorry for the shorter episode. But I don't have a lot of time. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in space.